Hello, welcome to my show. My name's Patrick. I did quite a bit of dowsing the last couple of days, and it's really depressing. But at the same time, there's a lot of good signs things are turning around. And we always have to remember to balance that. And many people we have put on pedestals, we shouldn't be so fast to knock them down. We don't know why they cut the deals they did. But at the end of the day, they did cut deals that tried to steer the conversation in a different direction than authentic light. And that's all I want to know is light. And I am not a church. I really feel some people need churches. You get their community, you can network and find jobs, and there's a lot of benefits to it. But that's not my genetic makeup. I'm trying to find truth outside of these churches. They all douse lower, as I told before. I don't have anything against them. They bring the message down. And it's really incredible that it's so uniform. So when I look at all the spiritual guys, basically on TV, when they buy time, and there's many, all of them take the message of the Christ light and lower the vibration. It's just a fact. And it's significantly lower. And the people who aren't part of a church are actually higher, just de facto. And I think part of it is the message that there's always a little footnote in most churches like, well, the other guy doesn't know what he's talking about, he's going to hell. Some version of that, the infidels, they're derogatory names for all the people who are not members. And that's just the way it is. I don't want to dwell too much on that. I just want to say, trying to get connected on a personal level is very important because it's going to guide you ultimately what's happening, where we're going to go. You'll have an understanding at the heart level where we are. And everybody's response to what's coming is going to be different. It's going to be unique. And it's going to be valid. And that's what I want to focus on. And sometimes it's disappointing. Sometimes individuals don't live up to our expectations. They have hidden agreements. And I think you know what I'm talking about in a way. And they're not looking out for the common man, the common good, the common weal, as they say in political science. So with that said, I want to talk about another dowsing, and then I'll finish. I kind of asked, why is Donald Trump still alive? He had all these assassination attempts before the election, during the election, after he won, and after he was sworn in. Why was he able to win? And you know what 90% of the reason was? And I went through a list, this, that, and the other, he had good bodyguards or something. No, the number one reason is prayer. The whole country prayed. It doesn't matter which faith you were or anything. The prayer went in there and put a shield around them, and the guys that are part of, for lack of a better word, all the words, the cabal, the Luciferians, you go on and on and on. These people actually just sold themselves out, unfortunately. They hurt themselves more just for a few pieces of silver. And, this life is so short. They want this nice house on some lake somewhere, and it's like they missed the point. You're going to be dead in 20 years anyway. Was it worth it? So that was the answer. 90% of the reason Trump is still alive is prayer. Don't underestimate prayer. It's super powerful in your own life, for your own people. I brought it up before. As a daily routine, it gets kind of tiring. You have to think of new prayers. And you can do that. You can by all means make up your own prayer. And I gave you one prayer I thought was really good, but you can do it for almost any high avatar. You can bring in their frequency for your prayer. So I'm not designated one particular one is better than another. They're just different from each other, but they're all from a high source. I believe, personally, right now, today, there are 3 Christ-like avatars on the planet. right now, and I believe one's in Europe, one's in South America, one's in Africa, something like that. I haven't done that in a while. Anyway, so don't forget to do that. You know, call on the avatar or a really high saint. Call them in as part of your prayer, and that really helps. That lifts up the frequency and gives you an extra charge in your prayer. And do it for your family and yourself. Don't negate yourself. You know, say you need shields, things like that. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.